Hey, Miss Wilson's math class. This is a short review video of everything we've already learned, just to prepare you for the test. It's going to get us ready to play Chutes and Ladders tomorrow, or today if you're watching this in the morning. So we're going to review direct variation, finding slope, and K, and unit rate. They're all the same thing, and proportional relationships, and how to solve a proportion. Some of you remember the baseball bat method. First, to find slope, remember, we're going to do rise over run, and you have to keep in mind what direction the slope is going. So if you look at this one, remember, if I'm rising to the left, it's negative. If I'm rising to the right, it's positive. So my first slope is going to be negative. So you're going to choose 2 points on the graph, and remember, they have to go where an exact graph paper joins. Then you're going to count up and over. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my rise over 1. So my slope is 5 over 1. But I just said, it disappeared, but I just said if I'm rising to the left, it's a negative slope. So this is going to be K equals negative 5 over 1, which is the same thing as negative 5. Remember, whole numbers can always be written as 1. So looking at the next one, choose 2 points. Remember, it has to be where the graph connects, the 2 grid boxes connect. What's my rise? Well, I go 1, 2, 3 over 1. So my slope is K equals 3 over 1, or 3. If you see a whole number, you have to know it's 3 over 1. You have to remember, rise first, then run. Okay? Now you try this one. Keep in mind, when you're doing this one, that the edge is not just counting by ones this time. So you can't say it's 1 over 2 or whatever you think the slope is. Remember, each one of these is 5. So I want you to go ahead and pick 2 points and find your slope, and put that at the right of the screen now. Make sure you write K equals what the slope is, or in Y equals KX form. Either one will work. Now, review of proportions. If I have a proportion and I'm setting it up and I'm missing a value. So if I have 1/4 is equal to something over 24, and I don't know what this is, or this is what I'm looking for. Remember how to solve this with the baseball bat method, where you cross multiply. 24 times 1 is 24. Divide by what's left. Well, what's 24 divided by 4? It's 6. So x equals 6. So that's exactly what I want you to do when you're using direct variation and you're looking for a missing value. If it says varies directly, you set up a proportion. That means it's proportional. So look at this one. If y varies directly with x and y equals 18 when x equals 2, find y when x equals 5. When we're doing this, we are still doing y over x. That's not going away. So here's my y, here's my x. That's 18 over 2 equals, find y when x equals 5. So if I don't know y, I'm going to put a y there. X equals 5. How am I going to solve for y? Cross multiply here. Divide by this. Put that at the screen next to us. I'm not giving you the answer there. You guys should have a calculator or some scratch paper. 18 times 5, then divide by 2. That gives you your y. So y equals, you answer it. You also need to answer this one. The direct variation includes the points 8, 16, and 10p. Find p. If I know their direct variation, here's x, here's y. Here's x, here's y. I'm looking for p. P is my y in this case. Again, direct variation, y over x. Always 16 over 8 equals, I don't know, so I'm going to put a p there, over 10. Solve this one for p. P equals something. It's at the right of the screen.